పెట్టేసానండి
So which of you, how much of your life you going to give? I'll let you judge.
కొంచెం ముందుకు వెళ్తే బాగుంటుందండి. అంటే అందరూ ఫేస్ చూస్తారు. తేలిగ్గా ఉందా? కవర్ చేసేది ఒకసారి కవర్ చేసేది దగ్గర నుంచి అవలేదా? దూరం ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ చూస్తారు. ఎవరిని ఉంటారు? So what you know, where to put it? Put a Netflix. here. And then we put the garlands from these. This one don't have stage. Stage. They have map. Then we are. What is the place burning the? What is this? So his parents. This is your birth. So when I take the body there, then father or like fire. You can go also. And you can put the fire in the mouth and push it. There. And then after the art is over, then everybody can come and speak for 2 minutes. Not everybody speak. And then I'll read a couple of words from Babu, few words, and then take the body. And when the body goes, the generally is supposed to have deep on. There's a candle. It's called Duna. You can do that or if you don't do that, avoid it. So let's get a table and start setting up these. Because I need a table for Lord Krishna picture. Not I don't picture. Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna. And pictures. Yes. ওদিকে যেতে হবে ওই দিকটা যেতে হবে You have one more. Hello, everybody. So very nice that you all have come together to celebrate Sujith Babu Gunturu's funeral rites. It's called Antyastikriya. And generally, in the Hindu tradition, we do Antyastikriya to the body. That means when he gets the Antyastikriya, that means he's free from all the attachment of this material world. And then by the grace of the Lord, the soul is goes to some higher planets, wherever God keeps him. So we'll do some puja. So now I asked their parents, his parents, to do Shuddhi Karanam so that they can be eligible to do the puja. We'll have arati, then before that we will smell his body ghee, butter, and then we have a holy beads called tulsi beads. Then it says that when you wear a holy beads around your neck, then you don't see the Jamaraj. You don't see the death. So it's very powerful. And then we have also holy charamita from the Lord that we brought, and holy basils, tulsi leaves, so we put in his mouth, and then we also chant several mantras, and then also the parents will go around the body and offer black sesame seed, and then we do arati, and after the arati is offered, then everybody can come forward. I hope they have enough flowers. And you can offer flowers and you can go around the body 7 times or 3 times. And then some of you also can come and speak about his good qualities, whatever he has done. So this way, and then the body will go there, and then we'll do ceremony there also. And then after that, the parents will collect the ashes and all that, take it to India. So I know, according to Bhagavad Gita,
they're very sad and also happy when the soul leaves the body and goes to another body, he gets a new body. It's a new body, but because due to our attachment to this material world and the material body, we think we're all going to live here, but actually not, because we have to live in certain times when God wants you to go. So, but when the parents or the family members, when they do Antyeshti Kriya, Shraddha ceremony, all these ceremonies makes the soul to go and resides in the Pitri Loka, which is ruled by the Jamarati, superintendence of death. And they live there for 10,000 years. And if the family members also can offer Vishnu Naivedya. Vishnu Naivedya means, according to the Pindopanishad, this is when the family members offer prasadam, which is offered to Lord Vishnu, and is offered in his name and gotra, then the soul goes to the spiritual world, the kingdom of God. And he lives eternally in the spiritual world. But otherwise, there is always repeated birth and death. In the Hindu tradition, we believe that there is birth and there is a death. And then there is death, there is a birth. But what kind of birth we get, that we don't have any power, or we cannot discriminate in that. That God give us what kind of body we get according to our previous karma, previous activities. So, but some people will lament, so and so has left, but actually who left? His body is still here. But who left? The soul has passed. You can't speak because soul is not there. Now body is not functioning because the soul is not there. So there is two souls within the body in every human being. One is called super soul and one is called individual soul. Individual soul is Atma and the super soul is Paramatma. Paramatma is just like in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives this beautiful example of a two birds sitting in one tree. One bird is eating the fruits and another bird is just watching it. The bird that is watching, that is Krishna, that is God. And the bird which is eating the fruits, that is Jivatma. So, Jivatma, according to your desire, Krishna, God is providing, whether good or bad. But if you do bad activities, then we take the responsibility. But if you do good activities, then that good activities credit goes to God. And God reward you in giving you a better life, whether in this life or the next life. And if you can render devotional service to God, then you can go to the kingdom of God and you can live eternally. And there is no birth, there is no death, there is no old age, and there is no disease. So, and that is the benefit that the devotees can have. If you become the devotees of Lord, that is the mercy that you get eternal life in the eternal world in the kingdom of God. But this is known as Mrityu Loka. Another name of this planet is called Mrityu Loka. This is the place of death. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Jatasya Dhruva Mrityu means the death is certain for the human beings, but birth is also certain. But what kind of birth you're going to get next life, that is decided by the supreme will of the Lord. So now I would call these family members to come forward and we do the rest of the rituals for Babu also, that he can have a better peaceful life wherever God keeps him. Okay? So please come forward. So before we start, generally it is said that we should chant a few mantras to invoke good atmosphere and also invoke Lord to come and accept our little service that we offer to him. So I'll chant the mantra and then I'll do the Atman for his family members and then we'll start the rituals. Hari Om Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunamtu Sahavijam Karvavahai Tejasvina Vaditma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Punantumam Devajana Punantu Manashadyaha Punantu Vishta Bhutani Jata Veda Punimam Om Asya Karmanam Punyam Bhavantu Bhavantu Om Punyam Om Punyam Om Punyam Om Udgate Samanagaya Sama Brahma Putre Samanasachi Vishwena Samitro Om Sastina Govinda Sastina Chudanando Sastina Vasudha Vishnu Dadatu Shasti Shasti Sumangalai Kesha Mahan Sri Krishna Satchidananda Gana Sarveshwara Shradadatu Om Shanti Om Narayana Paraveda Narayana Paragati Jansakichis Sarvam Tashyate Suyate Vivad Om Narayana Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayate Tanno Vishnu Prachodayate Tanno Vishnu Prachodayate Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padgam Sada Pashyanti Suraya Devi Vachakshura Tadam Tapitro Sabhipana Bhoja Javagam Shashamindate Vishnu Iha Paramam Padam Om Shanti Shanti. And please come with your water. Take this water, wash your hands. Then pour this water. And repeat after me. Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastha Batu Vivad Jasmarit Kundari Kaksha Abhyantara Suchi Sri Vishnu Vishnu the water. Om Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudaja Mangalam Kundari Kaksha Mangalatayana Hari Om Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudaja Mangalam Kundari Kaksha Mangalatayana Hari.
సాక్స్ తీయాలా కొంచెం
వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు ఇట్లా పెట్టినా? ఓకే.
ఓపెన్లో ఉంటుంది
పట్టుకోండి.
ఓపెన్లో ఉంటుంది
పట్టుకుంటాను.
పర్మనెంట్గా ఓపెన్ పెడతాం.
We need to be permanently open. If we have some oil need to apply to the body, it won't come down, right? You can leave it like that.
You want it like that?
No. It will be like that. You
It
want
will be like that only.
Yeah.
You have to keep like this.
Okay. Fine. కానీ
Om Hari Manasa Pare Jaktasya Bhakti Gunabhashate Tulasi Malavasham Spishona Jamadutaha. Those whose body is adorned with tilaka and gopi chandana and marked all over with the holy names of the Lord, and whose neck and chest are adorned with tulasi mala, holy vessels, will never be approached by the Jamaduta. This is from the Skanda Purana. So this is the last sanskar, the last ritual associated with the body, which it will purify one last time. This ritual is performed in order for the soul to become detached from the body, not have to take on the form of a ghost or preta, as well as to make sure the departed soul is promoted to the better world. This universe is also called the kingdom of death. Yet when foolish thinks he can become immortal by fighting an invincible material nature. In the Shveta Upanishad, said that only those who know the Absolute can transcend the world of birth and death. That's why the Vaishnava who worship the Lord, their heart filled with love and constantly chant the holy names of God, sure to carry on their spiritual activities in this world of the kingdom of God, Vaikuntha. Therefore, their family and friends are not attached to executing all the rites of the Antyeshti Kriya. Actually, there is no trace of this ritual to be found in the Satkriya Saradipika, mentioned in the Sanskara Dipika, connection with this funeral. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is said that the Sukadev Goswami and Maharaj Parikshit was about to leave his body within 7 days, but he heard the Srimad Bhagavatam for 7 days and he was liberated. So this is a few examples how in the last days of their life what we should do so that we can get liberation. So now we will do the Antyeshti Kriya activities. So please the parents, 3 of you or anyone, any other relative wants to come forward. So you can take the so you go around the coffin 3 times and you offer this tea. Not on the floor, around the you start from this. You have to go through this direction because you can't go through this one. You can go by you want to go by left. Actually, this is right. Right. But you can start from there actually. You start from here. Put here. Put here. And then go around. Om Tattenukam Sushmitashmano Mundena Kitam Igakam Etevakapura Vividatam Namaste Jivetajo Mukti Padeshadayabha Om Vishnu Tasvat Adyamache Shukla Pakshe Shubhatito Om
Sujith Babu.
Sujith Babu Om Karmana Sangato Dakshine Idam Kanchan Mallam Sri Vishnu Devata Yatha Jambha Gatre Namo Brahmane Om Shanti 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 Om Gayadini Chatithani Cha Punnasilaveshe Kurukshetram Cha Gangayam Cha Jamunam Cha Sharavarakto Changa Bhagam Cha Sarva Papa Panishko Bhagre Vinaiva Cha Varaha Kitha Padam Om Gihajar Chitikam Sarite Sakram Tatha Daivatu Manasha Sarve Kritam Sana Gayatram. Having the meditation upon all the holy places, rivers and oceans, the disease has bathed into all these rivers. The priest then should hand different auspicious items to the representative of the family to offer to the departed flowers, garlands, ghee, chandana, incense, and ghee and lamp, etc. In the case of the eldest member of the family has departed, the eldest son should offer some incense and ghee lamp in arati and fashion to the body. These relatives and friends can come and offer flowers to the departed and turn their 3 or 7 times around the coffin, counterclockwise. When the ceremony is to take place, the coffin is carried away, accompanied by the singing of the holy name of God. At the moment when the coffin is pushed into the burning chamber, the priest should chant the different mantras. So now you take this holy water in your hand. Just you can Om Gange च Jamuna चैव Gadavati सरस्वती तन्मध्ये नर्मदे कावेरी जलस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. And sprinkle the water over the body. And you go around again. Akalamituharanam sarvavedi vinashanam vishnu padakam pittam shirashadharam yanam. Since Sasti wants it 3 times, this is the 9 times you offer on his head and all over the body. You can stand there. Maybe so maybe face well with this side. So that people can watch. Harihi Om. Om Punantamam Devajana Punanta Manasadiha Punanta Vishwabhutani Jata Veda Purimam. Om Asya Karmana Punyam Bhavantu Bhavantu. Now you offer the price. Om Punyaham, repeat. Om Punyaham, Om Punyaham, Om Punyaham. Om Udgata Vishwamunurgayashi Brahma Putra Vinasham Sachi Vishesha Vidarpitona Shaknavadavadaha Vishatona Shaknavadaha. Om Asya Karmana Sasti Bhavantu Aspade Swasti again. Om Sasti, Om Sasti, Om Sasti 3 times. Then you wait, and then you have to do 3 more times. Om Sasina Indra Vidasavaha Sasina Pushpaveda Sasina Bhyaspati Dadatu Sasina Bhankarihi. Om Asya Karmariddhi Bhavantu Aspade Swasti again. Om Ridatam, repeat. Om Ridatam, Om Ridatam, Om Ridatam. Om Ridhyamastoma Sarvaja Mantra Sarate Vadatam Jashona Pakshamadukashvashi Kamaparaha Sasina Govinda Sasina Chutananda Sasina Vasudevo Vishnu Radadatu Shastina Narayana Narobhai Shastina Padmanabha Purushottam Dadatu Shastina Vishwashana Vishweshwaraha Shastina Rachikithare Dadatu Shastina Andana Shatana Bhagavato Dadatu Shasti Shashamangala Kesha Mahan Sri Krishna Sachidananda Gana Sarveshwari Sadadatu. Now put this right up. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti. Om Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Siva Shri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So now I would request any of his friends or close can come, or parents can come and speak few words.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Vinod Varma, the provost, and each year we get so many students, but there are very few that we can connect with so deeply. Sujith was one of them, an extremely bright student. He was probably one of the most courteous I ever met at AUM. And one thing that I will never forget is his smile. He always greeted us with a smile, was one of the most courteous ones. In fact, the last time I met him, it was only last week, and I think it was Monday I was coming back into the building, and he opened the door and greeted me with a smile and thanked me for a few things. It's always difficult to lose such a bright kid, but I just pray to God that Lord Vishnu offers him the most sacred space at his lotus feet. Sujith will always have a place in our heart. One of my most cherished responsibilities and duties is to recommend to the chancellor and the board the award of degrees that his students pursued. Sujith would have graduated this summer, and this morning, just before I came here, in consultation with the chancellor, I requested the board to grant a posthumous master's in MIS to Sujith. So Sujith, I know you are here with us and listening. Just want to congratulate you and thank you for all that you have done for us, our students, our community. Also, I'll take this opportunity to thank Sujith's parents and friends and family members. Really appreciate everything we could do for you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anya. I would love to be addressed as sister of Sujith Babu. As always, everybody who I meet here or in the event here, they address me as Sujith's sister. I don't know how I'm going to carry it. And I would like to tell one quotation that he wrote actually in his Instagram. Whenever I find myself doubting how far I can go, I'll remember how far I've come. I'll remember everything I've faced, all the battles I've won, and all the fears I've overcome. And I really hope that he would have fought this battle. But I would like him to go to the place where he desires and deserves. And I really appreciate all the help that I've got so far. It's very overwhelming and very touching. And I hope he can see all of you. And he always tells me that help people no matter what. Even if you have got a little chance, do help people whenever they come to you. And I can see how much he has got. Yeah, it's all that help. Thank you for being here.
Anybody else?
Thanks, Amma. I think you've done a tremendous job.
My name is Uday Vaskar Kote. I'm from Atlanta. Day before yesterday, I came to know this is what happened. I know Babu, met him personally about 6 months ago. I was visualizing as a parent how they suffered coming to here for 22 hours travel after knowing what happened. The parents expect the son take care of them. This is not what happened. This is unfortunate, unexpected, undesired, but this happens. That's how the God has decided. But by looking at all of you here, I'm so proud of everybody who came here. And really, I could not imagine. He has so many friends, especially from the university, what they're trying to do. That's one of the great things that I heard. Now, now this is a time for everyone to realize and help each other. Also, I like to say one more thing. See, it's not what we have done. It's how they think of how do we live. So if he's here looking at what's happening today, look at all of you. How committed you are to come here to stand up to this young man. This is premature. I don't think any parent wants to have this. I don't think any parent or any brother or any sister wants to have this. And these are the things I think comes to the level where, like when I heard from Atlanta, few people are trying to talk to your mom, which is it's one of those things we have to face it. So for mother, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to do that. So what I've seen them doing here is not that easy. It's not that easy any time around. Now, he's been successful. Looks like he's made a lot of friends. Like one of your professors from the college say that one of the brightest students. It's unfortunate that he could not take that graduation this June, but he's going to take it. But he's going to take it. This is one of the things can happen anybody's life. I sincerely appreciate what happened. Like we said, like the professor there said, whatever you folks need, just let us know. There's so many of us here. There's so many of us, not only here, not only from India, but there are so many others help this type of situation. This is something everybody got to get together and pull this through. It's not the end of it. This is where I think everybody got to help each other. I sincerely appreciate the parents' suffering is unending. This will not stop. I don't know how you're going to handle this. This is not that easy. As a parent, I can say I came here 50 years ago. When I was going to college, I don't think I even had 10 friends in the entire college those days. 1975. In fact, I came to Tuskegee Institute in 75 and transferred to Auburn, my master's. So when he says, I came here in 1976 to this university, Auburn University of Montgomery. Folks, this is just not easy to anyone. I appreciate everyone coming here and giving this support to Sujith and also Amelia.
Just would like to extend my thanks to Wadi and Aditi masters. I can imagine how dreamy he was to get the master's degree. The day he was boarding the flight in India, he texted me saying that, Ulu, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna take care whatever it takes. I'm gonna do this. I'm there for you no matter what. And I wanna prove myself by attending this master's degree. And it's so unfortunate that he left before that. I wish we could see him having had doing a great work. And thank you so much for awarding my sister. Namaste. Sujith Babu. అందరూ పిల్లలు మా అమ్మ నాన్న మా కొడుకు అని చెప్తాను ఏం వాడి తల్లినే చెప్పుకోవడానికి నిజంగా ఈరోజు గర్వపడుతుంది అంత చిన్న వయసులో వాడికి అంత రావడం ఒక రకంగా నా అదృష్టం అందరూ చచ్చిపోతారు కానీ ఇలా జరిగేది కొందరికి అది మా బిడ్డైనందుకు నాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా మా వాడి అడిగారు
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Lavanya, Sujith's friend and the roommate as well. I can't imagine without him because he cooks, he dances, he does everything. And whenever like I go outside and whenever I say Sujith, I'm feeling hungry. So he did many things for me and he has supported me when no one is there for me. So I don't know how I am going to hold this. Thank you everyone who are supporting to their family. And thank you everyone. I really miss you, Sujith.
Hi everybody, I'm Pranita. I'm a distant cousin to Sujith. It's very unfortunate. I didn't even expect that I would see him for the first time in US this way. As much as it is difficult for our family, I totally understand how much it is for all of you. But one thing I would like to say is don't let him live in your unfortunate memories or whatever. Promise yourself in his presence that you are going to take his legacy forward. Whenever in doubt of helping anybody, just remember him, how he would have handled the situation for doing good things. And don't let this moment stop you from achieving whatever. Always remember him for the way he used to encourage and for the way he used to help the community. That is why you all are here. And please only try to remember him, not even in the just good memories, but the best of your master's journey. We can only imagine the entire family understands what pain you must all be going through for any association with being his roommates or even for the single time that you have the single time you have received help from him. But don't let this stop you and remember how he would have dealt with the situation if something happens this nature to anybody. And from the family, we also like to really thank from the bottom of our hearts for all the help that you have extended during his hospitalization. Whatever. Thank you so much for being there for him. Thank you so much for all that you have done to Sujith, and promise yourself that you're only going to do good in His name and in His memory. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Sujith Babu, father of Sujith Babu. Thanks to Rahul for supporting him for successful completion of 2 semesters. I am left with- So I'm not able to speak. Like the emotions I
I'm one of his closest friends. We literally grew up together since we were in high school. The other day, when after I came to know about the news, I was telling one of our common friends that Sujith passed away, and he never got to live a full life. But I would like to take that back. Being just 30 years old and making such a huge impact on so many of us, I would like to say he lived a full life, and hats off to his parents for raising him so well. I think uh, he he definitely needs to be remembered with by his smile and the love and the kindness he used to spread every single day with every single person he's met. I'm amazed by the amount of people that are here to pay respects to Sujit, and I'm really proud of him. And it's very unfortunate to meet him this way, but I think the impact that he left on all of us shows that he lived an amazing life. Um, and I pray to God to give the strength and love that can replace this void for his family and his sister. I only pray to God to um, give them love that can help find the place this void for them. Yeah, thank you for everybody to thanks for coming here. Thank you.
Anybody wants to share anything else? Okay. So the according to the artistic procedure, that there is a certificate that you read a couple of verses from the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna describes what is the how the body functions. So I'll read this from the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. It's called the contents of the Gita summarized. So from 15 to 22 verse, we'll read only the slok and the translation. And I think she had a couple of Bhagavatas.
So, in the memory of my friend Sujit, so I am distributing 5 Bhagavad Gita to his closest friends or his office mates.
So text 15. Jamina Bekantete Purusha Purusharshava Shama Dukha Shukam Dhiram Shamittuya Kalpate. O best among Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by the happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. Text 16. Nasato viddati bhavo navavo viddati shatha ubhayorapi dishtanto kanyastatadarshiki. Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the nascent material body there is no endurance, and of that eternal the soul there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both. Text 17. Avinashu tadviddhi jena sarvam idam tatam vinasham ajashashva nakashit kartamarhati. Translation: that which pervades the entire body, you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul. Text 18. Antavantu imam deha nitya yutta sharirana anasho pramajeshva tasma juddhasya bharata. This material body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore, fight, O descendant of Bharata. Text 19. Jainam vetti hantaram jashenam annate hatam vayor api vinimo nayam hantu nahannate. Neither he who thinks the living entity slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge, for the self slays not, nor is slain. Text 20. Najayate miyate makadachin bhutva bhavita bhano bhuyo ajo nitya shashvatayam purano nahannati hannamani sarire. For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Text 21. Veda vinimanam nitam jaenam aisham ayaram katham sa purusha partakam bhatva tihantirkam. O Partha, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or cause anyone to kill? Text 22. Vashang chidirnani jata vihaya navani ginnati nadu purani tatha sarirani vihaya ginnani nanyani sanjati navani dehi. As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts the new material bodies, giving up the old and useless one. So here we get the information about how the body gets into different bodies. Krishna is speaking. So sometimes we think the body is everything, but body is not everything. The soul within the body, that is everything. Because as soon as the soul leaves the body, then body is finished. The material activities ends there. But it goes to another body. So the soul is eternal. Krishna is eternal. God is eternal. The living entities are eternal. But our eternity and God's eternity, there is a little difference. The difference is God, He knows everything, but we forget. Whatever we have done in this life, when we take a new body in our next life, we forget. We don't remember. But God remembers everything. So that's why God is sitting in the heart of the living entity as a friend and a well-wisher of everyone. And according to our previous karma, we get a new body. So Krishna is saying in the Gita that from the boyhood to youth to old age, the body is passing, but the soul stays the same. But at the time of death, soul goes to another body. Just like in this 22nd verse, we heard how Krishna is saying that when you have new garments, when it gets old, you wear shirt or pant, anything, it gets old, you throw them away. So similarly, when the soul cannot maintain that body, the soul takes to another body. So those who are an intelligent person, those who are in knowledge, they should not get bewildered by such a change of the body, of the soul. Because we know we are not this body, we are pure spirit soul, and our real identity is that we are all eternal servant of God. So I request the parents and the well-wishers of Mr. Babulal that when the body has left, now try to reduce your attachment. Because if you give a gap on your attachment to him, then what will happen? He will go take another body, or he'll go to the kingdom of God. So that's why when the Antastikriya is done, Antastikriya means that all the activities that he has done throughout his life, good or bad. Now, I was hearing some of you have glorified his activities, that he has done so much good activities for the people. And that is the natural tendency of the living entity, to do some good for others. So he has done so many nice activities. I know the parents are feeling shocking about this sudden death of their son, which is not very good, suddenly, but we don't know. Because like one of the great acharyas in our sampradaya, Sankaracharya, he's saying, Padam Padam Jadvi Padam Natesha. Every step in this material world there is a danger. There is a danger. Anytime, anything can happen. So the best thing for the human being or human society to connect ourselves with God, because God is eternal and the soul within the body is also eternal. So if you can connect yourself with God, then you are eternally existing with Him. Then there is no lamentation, there is no hankering. As long as we identify with our material body, then there is a lamentation, there is hankering, there are all kinds of dwelling there in the mind. So that's why in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that we should become attached to the soul, not to the body. Because as soon as you become attached to the body, then everything that we do is only for the satisfaction of the body. But we should think about the soul, just like now Babulal, he has passed. Now, whatever good activities he has done throughout his life, that will be countable. And then the Jamaraj, the superintendent of death, he will decide what kind of body he will get according to his activities. We are just reading this book, wonderful, from the Pindo Upanishad, that how Jamaraj decides the karma according to the people's activities in this life, and they get a better body. So there is nothing to worry so much, because just like when Arjuna, the great friend of Krishna, Arjuna, he didn't want to kill his grandfather in the battlefield. He didn't want to kill them. He said, how can I kill my nephews and friends and families? Rather, I go and beg in the forest and I live my life. Why I should gain this kingdom, which is mix the blood of my own family members? Then Krishna says, no, you are a Kshatriya. You are a Kshatriya. By nature, you are a ruler. So you have to rule, either by fighting or by your destiny. But you have to rule. So now the time has come to fight. So you fight. So we are all fighting how to live this world, how to live our life, is it not? Every day we have to fight. There's so many challenges. I must feel that Babulal has also gone through so many challenges in his life. Now time has come, Krishna has taken him, but we all pray that he goes to the better world and lives with God and in service, in devotional service to God. And this way you will have eternal life in the eternal world, in the spiritual world. And that is our all, we should all desire that kind of destination. Because if you come in the material world, again, there's a birth, death, old age, and disease. These are the symptoms of this material nature. This is perishable, this is always perishable. God has got two nature. One is called superior nature, and one is called material energy. There is material energy, he maintains this world, and he creates all the human beings. Different categories of human beings are there. So there are 484,000 species of life is there. Amongst them, human beings are the most higher. And there are 400,000 human beings are there, all around the universe. So human beings, this is a human life is a very precious gift by God to us. For what? So that we can have self-realization. Self-realization means to know that who we are, what is our relationship with God, and how it is the cause of our suffering. And after leaving this world, where can we go? Because now we are all youthful, young life. We think, oh, work hard, study, get education, and then we'll do something nice for the material world. But also we have to prepare ourselves to go to the spiritual world, next life. So side by side with your material activities, you should also do your rituals, or you do your religious practice also. In this you can have a very good, happy life. So religiosity and material life goes side by side. In this you can be happy. You can study, education are necessary. But with your education, along with your education, you must also practice the sadhana. You must do some austerity. You must do some charity. And you must do some penance. So this will purify you from the material existence. Otherwise, we have to come back again to this world. And coming back to this world means again suffering. Some people think that after death, there is nothing, everything is over. It's not over. It's not over. Some people think like in the Christian world, there are many people that believe that after the death, everything is over. It's not. Because Krishna says in the Gita, after birth there is a death. And after death there is a birth. So we should prepare ourselves to go back home, back to God. So we can learn from him. See, he's only 30 years old. Is it not? He's 30 years old. He's 30 years old. So 30 years old, just life started. So he left this world. Now Krishna put him in a better world. So thank you all for coming. So now I request everyone to come forward, and we have flowers, and you can offer flowers, and you can go either 3 times or 7 times around his body. This is a show to a special respect to the special person. Okay. Thank you all. So please, somebody can distribute the flowers.
This is my card.
Okay.
Email me if you need anything.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let you know. I spoke with HR. So don't close his bank account because we'll send his final check. Also told Samir my folks to work with you on insurance because you'll get money back. So keep all the receipts for travel.
Okay.
Travel for this.
Okay.
Keep all the receipts.
Okay.
Yes.
I was told that his bank account would be locked, freezing for going money anyways.
So
I'll talk to you about that.
today the HR director said don't close his bank account.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
And I told the office
Mhm.
to make sure that we get all the money, whatever this we can get back from insurance for cremation, funeral, and maybe we can get some money for your parents' travel.
Okay.
Some, not all of it. Whatever we can, we'll work with you. You just send me the letter. That goes.
पंडित जी वो कुछ नहीं होगा, उससे कुछ नहीं होगा, बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा है।
మధ్యలో హెచ్చిస్తే బాగుంటుంది. మనమే అవునా ఫోన్లో యూనివర్సిటీ కవర్ లైవ్ ఉంది.
అమూల్య అమూల్య అమూల్య
హరే కృష్ణ.
Hari Om. Om Abho Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Vayu Shanti Tejo Shanti Asudo Shanti Loka Shanti Om Brahmano Shanti Vaishnavo Shanti Shanti Rashtu Viti Rashtu Om Shanti 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 Om Gahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janadhanam Jatpujitam Maya Devam Paripurnam Tadastu Me Om Aparadi Sahasrani Kalishi Madhusudana Pratigna Tava Govinda Nami Bhakta Pranashvati Jatra Jageshwara Krishna Jatra Partha Dhanurdhara Tatra Shri Vijaya Bhuti Dhavaniti Matir Mamaha. So now I will request everyone for the peace of Babulal's soul. The best way to bring peace by chanting one time loudly Hare Krishna mantra. So I'll repeat and you can repeat after me. And repeat as loud as you can by raising your hand. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Thank you very much. So do little kirtan. Kirtan means you bring your mind into God. So kirtan is a very beautiful form of name of God, which will bring good atmosphere, not only good atmosphere, but it will bring spirituality. So let us chant few minutes kirtan, then I hope the people, other people will come and take the body to the place where we can put the body inside the fire, and they will chant little more mantra there. Generally, it's called Mukhe Agni, means Agni Daha. Agni Daha means that you put fire in the mouth of a person who passed away. Because when the Agni goes inside the mouth, then it purifies the whole body. Because body is, as long as it's not burned, it is attached to different things. So when you put fire, the fire purifies the body. And then the body gets mixed up with the nature. Because it came from the nature, it goes back to the nature. So let us chant 3 minutes. How long they will take to come? 10 minutes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everyone can clap. You clap your hands and you chant Hare Krishna, so that Babulal can have peace. If you want peace for him, the best way is by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is no powerful mantra as Hare Krishna mantra. So please chant this mantra. You'll be purified and you bring peace to Babulal's departure. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everyone please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So now I will say Bolo Hari Bol, and you say Hari Bol 3 times, okay? But you have to know what I am saying. I said Bolo Hari Bol, and you say what? Hari Bol. Bolo Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bolo Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bolo Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Ram Ram Satya Hai, Ram Ram Satya Hai, Ram Ram Satya.
So I went to talk to Jesus' father and sister. He asked me to come tell you guys as well. As friends and family of Sujith, we all loved him, and he was a very special part of our lives. To his mother and father, I can't thank you enough for raising that young man to be the person he was, because it was my great honor to get to know him and to get to meet him, because he could have gone to any school, anywhere, but he came to our school so we could meet and just, get to know him, because he was a great guy. Everybody here that he touched, the things you remember, when something like this happens, I'm going to miss the good morning, sir, or, good afternoon, sir, or I have to go, sir. Always, sir. And I kept telling him, no, I'm Jason. I'm not a sir. But then I look back and I looked at my years and I'm like, yeah, I guess I am. So, like I said, we're going to miss him. I'm glad that we all got to meet him. And I'll leave you with this. When Sujith started with OGI, because he's worked there now, what, a year and a half, something like that? I thought he was very shy.
I didn't think, he was gonna have a lot of people that he would meet. He didn't talk a whole lot, but then you see semester after semester that he opened up. And then you could tell that today, at the beginning when you couldn't even walk in this room. So, thank you.
I think it's gonna take a few minutes for us. So maybe if Mr. Babulas have any more friends want to have some good qualities to share, please come forward. Let's speak up. We have almost 20 minutes for you to come. Please.
Just want to say thank you, Sujith, for all your goodness every day. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for being so kind to me and everyone that you came in contact with. Everyone knows you for that. Thank you so much for the honor of being able to know you. And I just love you and I love your family. And I just know that we'll carry so many good memories and remember you for your beautiful smile and just the way you treated people with love and kindness and gentleness. What a gentleman.
And maybe when you speak, give your identity, a little bit, who you are, what kind of relationship you have with this.
Good afternoon, myself Veda, is Ravi, and mother. So like all of us live in the neighboring apartments. So even if it is a small thing, be it a big thing, it was all like a festival to all of us. We never had Sujith, like missing out of all of the parties we had, like all of the good things we had. He used to always tell us about how we get to apply to internships. We also had a plan of graduating together, all of us graduating together. And it was even if it was 3 apartments neighboring, we were all together in each of our moments. And out of the few people I trust here, he was one among them. He gave way before leaving to India and the coming year with all the support he gave us and the strength. His enemies were my enemies, his friends were my friends. We used to work together, eat together. We used to have a common lunch as well. And we never had a hesitation of for anything of all of us like family. And today it's very unfortunate to miss a person like him. Just before like 12 days ago, we were all, I myself, Sujith, and then Gopanna, we all were making fun of each other, and then there was not a single day I think it passed without making fun of him. It was all like each moment spent with him, each minute is a memory to all of us. Thank you.
Hello everyone. As my friend Veda said, we now used to be like friends. At any point of time, we are like a family to him, and he is the head of the family. Actually, we used to joke on him. We made very fun memories in just 1 year. Even there is some even tomorrow, we will really miss him at any point of time. The trips we went, the time we spent together.
He's like an elder brother to us. Even though our parents are not here, but he is like an elder brother. He always guided us for the future. Like whenever we go to room, we never come out like an empty stomach. Like he's like a parent.
Even though I went for Indian trip, he used to call me and say, Ravi, we are missing you. We're all, there is something like a emptiness in our group. So please come back to US. We'll all go to a trip together. I think it's a final wish. He asked for us to get a group trip together, but unfortunately, there is no time for us to go there. I'm really sorry for that. And
Even though we live in two different apartments, but it never felt like that. It was the one.
Was it one? And now, actually, even in 365 days, we spent all our days together, like around 300 days together in a single room. The single dinner, the single lunch. Every time we used to stay like empty stomach for sometimes. But Sujith bro, he'll welcome us. He used to call us. He used to call us and ask Ravi, hey, Praveen, did you have everything? Do you want something to eat?
He could sense it before. That we
Yeah.
were empty, and we just got a call.
Even
I have too many memories with him. I will cherish.
but in the last
It's
days,
unfortunate, we miss him. But we still have his memories with us.
even on the last day while we were taking him to hospital, he's very strong person actually. And the things we learned from him are like punctuality, the reservation, dedication. And see, there is some internship in handshake or something, even though we don't see that. He is the only one who asked us, here, do you apply for the internship? Have you filled I-1095 form? Have you filled everything? Is everything going on track or not? How are your studies? Do you need some help? And as far as I know, he has a dream of keeping his own business. He always tried to build a AI kitchen. He shared his memories with us. Even me and he personally went to our dean room and we have concluded that we will be starting an entrepreneurship club and Sujit will be the head for that.
The one main quality he was having was dedication. Even though he was not feeling well, but he was early, I mean, he woke up early in the morning on Wednesday and he was ready to go to the college because he needs to have some time, like he wants to go to India and address for the sister's marriage. He wants to spend some time, but he should have some attendance. So he woke up early in the morning and he was up ready to go to the class.
Very spiritual. I think I remember most
Yeah,
of
every day he doesn't even single day he doesn't go to college without keeping the deepam in front of the God. Every day, just after the bath, he will pray to the God and he will even distribute the prasadam to us every day. It's not like weekly once or monthly twice. It's like every day, almost every day. And it's great loss for our team. There are no words to speak even. But we'll cherish the moments he spent with us together. His dance, his comedy, his love. Whenever we think about Sujit, the first thing that comes to our mind is the energy, the dance, the smile he do, the greetings. Even when we are feeling low, he would like be like our father, like a brother to us.
He was there from the beginning, like when we started our journey to pursue masters. He will be there in our memories forever.
నా లైఫ్లో ఎప్పుడు అనుకుంటున్నాను అంటే మా ఫ్యామిలీ నాకు ఒక పెద్ద అన్నయ్యలా ఉండి అన్నీ చెప్తే బాగుండని ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాక సుధీర్లో నాకు ఒక అన్నయ్యలా ఉన్నాను. ఏ చిన్న విషయమైనా సరే ఇక్కడ ఎట్లా బతకాలి, ఎట్లా మాట్లాడాలి, ఎట్లా బిహేవ్ చేయాలి, టైంకి తినాలి, ఆఖరికి నాకు వంట కూడా రాదు, కూడా నాకు వంట నేర్పించాలి. అండ్ మమ్మీ అడుగుతున్నది ఇప్పుడు పండుగలు ఎట్లా చేసుకుంటారు ఏది అనేది. ప్రతి చిన్న పండుగకైనా బ్రో మన ముందు పూజ చేసి ప్రసాదాలు చేసి మమ్మల్ని పిలిచి తినేంత వరకు వదిలేవాడే కాదు. ఈవెన్ లేకపోవచ్చు లైఫ్ లాంగ్ నాకు ఒక ఇన్స్పిరేషన్గా, నాకు ఒక పెద్ద బ్రదర్గా ఏదో ఒక రకంగా నాకు ఉంటాడని అనుకుంటున్నాను.
రోజు వినాయక చవితి అయింది. సో ఎవరన్నా పెద్దవాళ్ళు ఆశీస్సులు తీసుకోవాలని చెప్పారండి. చెప్తే నాకు ఇంకా గుర్తు, మా ఇంట్లో కన్నా అన్న దగ్గర ఎక్కువ దండం పెట్టుకునేవాడు. ఎందుకంటే ఎప్పుడు శుభ్రంగా ఉంటే అలాగే వచ్చేవాడు వెళ్ళేప్పుడు. అయితే ఆ రోజు కూడా వెళ్ళి కాలు కొట్టుకుంటే నీకన్నా పెద్దవాడు ఎవడంటాడే బాబు మాకు ఇక్కడ అంటే అలాగే తల మీద చేపెట్టాడు అంతే. రిమెంబర్ most of the time I used to pray in his home than what I did in my home. Even I had everything there. I used to go there. ఆ రోజు పండగ వచ్చిందంటే ఫస్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలో ఒక గుడి కన్నా ముందంటే అన్న దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళేవాడు. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి దండం పెట్టుకొని ఆయన పరవన్నం పెట్టేవాడు, పులిహార పెట్టి అలాగే అందరం కలిసి ఏం చేయాలన్నా కలిసి చేసేవాడు. అప్పుడప్పుడు నాకేదో బాబాకు మాట్లాడేవాడు కదా, వెంటనే ఫోన్ వచ్చేది, ఎక్కడ ఉన్నావు కదా వచ్చాక తిన్నావా. ప్రతిదీ ఇంకా ఒక అన్న స్థానంలో నేను అన్నయ్య బాబాయ్ అని పిలుస్తాను ఎక్కువ. అదే స్థానంలో ఉండి ఇప్పుడు మాకేమన్నా బాగోకపోయినా ఏమన్నా ఉన్నా ఇప్పుడు పైన కింద
అంటే
పనిచేసే వాళ్ళం
3 months వరకు ఏం
అలా
కాదు.
చాలా కిందకి వెళ్ళేవాడిని అవన్నీ రేపటి నుంచి ఆ మనిషి మళ్ళీ లేదంటే నాకు కష్టంగా ఉంది.
3 months వరకు ఏదైనా చేయొచ్చు. ఆ తర్వాత ఏం కాదు. ఇప్పుడైతే ఏం ఇబ్బంది లేదు.
If you want to share something, we have still a couple of minutes. Others can do more. We're going to maintain this good. My name is Ayush Sujith, worked in our office. I just want to say he was not only a great student, but he was a great student worker at the office. From the first semester he started at Auburn University of Recovery, he was working in our office. And the qualities his friends just talk about, punctuality, dedication, we all experienced that. And he was there every time he was supposed to be in the office, just like small things. Recently, if he's taking time off, he used to write an email. Not all student workers do that, but that was his dedication towards the office. He has helped a lot of students. He has helped a lot of applicants. He has helped everyone. I just want to say thank you, Sujith, for everything you did. I would like to thank everyone who was there with us right from the college and then through hospital, the administration of college, the hospital administration. అందరికీ పేరు పేరున మాకు ఎవరెవరైతే తోడున్నారో వాళ్ళందరికీ ఆధారం.
ఈవెన్ నైట్ ఏ టైం అయినా కూడా మా కాల్ లిఫ్ట్ చేసి ఇంకా ఏమైనా మీకు వర్క్ కావాలా ఇంకా హెల్ప్ కావాలా ఎట్ ఎనీ కాస్ట్ యూ కెన్ కాల్ మీ అన్నారు. ఐ రియలీ థ్యాంక్ ఆయుష్ సార్ బట్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ ద సపోర్ట్ ఈ గేమ్ అండ్ డాక్టర్ బ్లేక్ who was with us emotionally towards us and everyone who came. I really appreciate everyone's time coming here and their efforts as well. And I really thank the hospital management. Really, it's very hard in US to visit someone in the hospital, but the hospital management gave access to 60 to 70 students at the evening of the day at around 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's like there are no words to express of gratitude towards them.
Visiting us 9 so people were coming until 12. We didn't expect that. People were we had a lot of flow and then we had to control the flow also. At some point of time the cops, like the security came and said it's fine but it's 12 and we need to take care of the other patients as well. It was the time. Thank all of them for coming here in the midnight, even in the early mornings to see online. Thank you once again for everyone.
Hello, my name is Hope Hayes. I'm an art of living teacher and I work in the Office of Global Initiatives at AUM. I'm the Associate Director for English as a Second Language. Sujith was always the one to come and support me and my team whenever I needed his help or any help. He was the first to volunteer. And Mama, Baba, Didi, I imagine that he was your little prince. I read this morning and it made me think of him, and I would like to share it with you. All men have stars, but they are not the same things for different people. For some who are travelers, the stars are guides. For others, they are no more than little lights in the sky. For others who are the scholars, they are problems. But all these stars are silent. You alone will have stars as no one else has them. In one of the stars I shall be living. In one of them I shall be laughing. And so it will be as if all the stars will be laughing when you look at the sky at night. You, only you, will have stars that can laugh. And when your sorrow is comforted, time soothes all sorrows. You will be content that you have known me. You will always be my friend. You will want to laugh with me. and you will sometimes open your window. So for that pleasure, it will be as if in place of the stars, I had given you a great number of little bells that knew how to laugh. This is from the Little Prince, and I'm sure that Sujith is yours.
సుజిత్ నాకు ఫస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇలాంటి కార్యక్రమం చెప్పారు. ఎప్పుడు నన్ను మామ మామ అనిపించాడు, నేను దూరం ఉండేవాడిని. ఎప్పుడు వచ్చినా ఏదో వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వచ్చి అతను హిందూ వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వచ్చి అంటే ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ టైమ్స్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చినా మామ మామ ఇంటికి రా, మా ఇంటికి రా చేసి అందరికి వస్తే మమ్మల్ని స్పెషల్ చేసి ఎప్పుడు వస్తాను, ఎన్ని గంటలకు వస్తాను. లాస్ట్ రిపబ్లిక్ డే 26th మాట్లాడారు. వాళ్ళ తాత ఏదో మెడల్స్ అవన్నీ స్టేటస్ పెట్టారు. చూసి మమ్మల్ని మా తాత అది ఓకే. తర్వాత చాలా హెల్ప్ చేసేవాడు. ఒకరోజు నాకు అట్లాంటిలో భగవద్గీత దొరికింది, అంటే తెలుగులో రాసిన భగవద్గీత దొరికింది. వెంటనే సుజిత్ గుర్తొచ్చి కొని తీసుకొచ్చి సుజిత్ ఇచ్చాను. మమ్మల్ని ఒక్కరివే టీచర్ తీసుకెళ్ళాను. ఇప్పుడు అదే భగవద్గీత మీరు మంచి కోరుకున్నాను.
It's so nice to hear the experiences with Sujith. I can only repeat those. So instead, I think I'll share some of my favorite memories of Sujith. I have a lot of them. He's one of the most helpful men that I've ever met. So eager to lend a hand to me when he needs it. But that's not actually my favorite memories. All of my favorite memories of Sujith involve him dancing. Festival comes to mind. He was right up there on stage dancing his heart out. And then also one of the festivals, he wasn't content to let us stand on the sidelines. He brought everybody in to dance. He's quick to teach us the dances, explain the significance and what it means to him. And I want to thank you for creating such a strong, respectful, good man. I think that it wouldn't be without his family, but he was who he was because of everybody who touched his life, and in turn, he blessed our lives as well. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Love. I don't know what to say. I just feel like I should put up here. So I met him like almost a year ago. It was during orientation. I was new in America. I didn't have any friends. I think it was the last day of orientation. I was still finding my way around. I was new, I was alone. And he just approached me. Hi, I'm Sujith. I was like, oh wow. He's the very first person to come to me and introduce himself. And like as a joke, I was like, what does Sujith mean? He was like, oh, it means good person. He was a good person, literally. He was my first good friend. And that it's cool. Here we are. We used to hang out. I'm a very introverted person, I like to stay at home, but Sujith will call me. There's this event on campus, I should come. And I used to be like, well, it's late. She's like, no worries, I'm there with you. And we took classes together, almost every class. He wanted to be in class with me. And anytime I'm like 1 minute late from class or like 5 minutes late, hello, now why are you coming? We are waiting for you. Almost leaving, hurry up, and hurry up and come. He was just such a pure soul, just such a gentleman, such a the definition of a gentleman. It's really hard to find men like that these days, but everyone who met him knows how much of a gentleman he was, selfless, very selfless. I remember at the hospital when I went and I saw him, it just hit me because this is not a sweet of you. His sister came in and was like, "Are you now?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm just always talking about you." Yeah, he's just a very good guy, and I will miss all the memories we had in the office because we're literally spending every single time of the day together. We went to class, then we come in. I'll have a shift out at the OGI, so like almost every time he's with me. We made an effort to even get to know my family, my brothers, my cousins, and they are here today to also pay their respects because he's a very good guy. We will miss him, and I hope we'll meet again sometime, someday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for beautifully glorifying Babu. You can see so much legacy he left behind. He has so many wonderful qualities. So we should gain those qualities in ourselves, and we should give this nice qualities to others. So I'm just going to mention one story from the Srimad Bhagavatam, a very small short story. So there was a Brahmana family from South India, and they were very good Vaishnava in the beginning of their life. But due to the bad association, he lost all his Brahmanical qualities. And his name is Ajamil. I think maybe you have all heard of the story of this Ajamil. But when Ajamil, he lost all his good qualities due to the bad association of a prostitute. He lost all his Brahmanic qualities and he started doing all kinds of sinful activities. But he had a son, young son. He had 10 sons, but the young son he gave the name Narayana. So when the death came, he was very attached to this young son Narayana. So he repeated the name of Narayana, but he did not actually call God Narayana, but actually called the name of his son because he was attached to him. But Narayana heard the sound of Narayana in Vaikuntha. So then immediately from Vaikuntha, Narayana sent his Vishnuduta to take him to Vaikuntha. But at the same time, Jamadutas also came to take his soul. Because the person, he has done so much sinful activities throughout his life. So he's the candidate for hell. But because he uttered the names of God at the time of death, he was purified from all his sinful activities and he was given a better chance to do sadhana in the next life, and then he went Vaikuntha. So the names of God is very powerful. That's why we ask everyone, especially when a person dies or leaves the body, we should chant Hare Krishna mantra or different mantras you can chant because the mantra has got so much power. So let us one more time before we take his body from here to the burning place. So we chant one time Hare Krishna more loudly, intensely, so that we can bring good energy. Repeat after me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Thank you all very much. And so the gentleman is asking that we should vacate the room so that they can do the other things. And then we'll once we take the body, then some of the family members can come there also. Thank you. I will chant a few mantra and the meaning of this, and you can all hear now because body is going to be depart to the fireplace. So it says, Om Deva Chakri Mukha Sarve Enam Dehantu. May all the devatas and with Agni as the mouth consume the body in flames. And then Om Kayavadya Namastubhyam. I pay my respects to the personality of funeral fire. And then it says the claims should be take an axe or a big piece of wood or a metal and hit the wood of the pears 7 times, and bones may be collected at this time and kept in an earthen pot. But that is you can do in India, but you can't do it here. So you collect the ashes and then you take it to India. Then again it says, Om Apana Shocha Shochat Agam. May this action purify us of all sin. They should submerge themselves under the water once and then perform achmana. The parents or the family members should go to holy place like Ganga, or Jamuna, Saraswati, or Narmada, and you go there, you up to your knees, and then you do tarpana in the name of the disease, and you offer the same holy water, and you offer to sun god. Then it says, Om Shami Papam Shamayatu. May these Shami leaves eradicated the sin. Touching stone with their feet, they should say, Om Asme Vasthiro Bhuyam. May I be steady like a rock. Touching fire, they should say, Om Agnina Sarma Jasyam. May fire give us shelter and happiness. Now they can enter the house of the children first. The house may be cleansed by fumigating it with cow dung, smoke, and sprinkled with flowers, sesame seed, and rice paddy. What do you do after you go home? Because your home is India. So when you can ask some of them to do it. It should be done today or tomorrow. Best things to do today, but if you can't do it today, but do it tomorrow. You can ask somebody to do this. You can sprinkle some paddy or some rice flour and Ganga water. And then now you both and husband and wife come together here, close, and repeat after me. Om Vishnu Tassat Adya Shubhotito Shubhamase Shukla Pakshe. You can repeat your son name. Etani Asthani Gangayam Bini Shamo. On the day of the fortnight of the moon, throw the bones and Ganga and Jamuna. Because you can't do this one, just bring in the mind you should do. You should think that you're offering everything to Ganga and Jamuna. Okay? Then the person should chant the purification mantra like the Maha Mantra over the Pancha Gabhya and placing his sacred thread over his right shoulder. He pours the Pancha Gabhya over the bones for wash, then mixing the bones with ghee, honey, and sesame seed, he should seal them in earth, and holding the earth in his right hand, he should say, I pay my respect to Dharma. You repeat after me. I pay my respect to Dharma. Entering into the water. Now you should say Om Sha Me Krito Bhavatu. May he be pleased with me, with the Supreme Lord. Now again you have to repeat. Om Vishnu Tashat Adya Shubhatito Shubhapakshe Shubhamase. What is the Gotra of him? Your Gotra? Vallabha Gotrasya Dasha Kritartham Gangaya Dikharthako Shito Nikshapakshe Karmana Sangartham Dakshinam Idam Kanchanam Mullam Sri Vishnu Devata Yatha Sambhava. Again repeat the Gotra. Name Brahmanaya Aham Dadami. Okay, now we should take the body.